That's a lot of alcohol. You got your moonshine, whiskey, brandy, vodka. It's like an Irish funeral. Jesus. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a game called Moonshine Inc. It is a game all about brewing your own alcohol. So we're going to jump into the first campaign and I will see you in a second.
Our hometown just ain't big enough for you. It's never been. You finally decide to leave and make a name for yourself in the city. But it's not that easy, is it? Work's hard to come by. The city's not a friendly place. Finally, you find a job in a mob-controlled pub. Not a dream come true, sure, but you meet people, you learn things. You remember your big dreams and start a business with like-minded friends. Still, your actions don't go unnoticed. All it takes is one tip from your ex-employers and it all goes down the drain. A police raid. The business is over. Fortunately, you are out of town. Unfortunately, you have to stay out permanently. You pack your bags and return back home to the mountains. But it's not all that bad. With the help of your great uncle and the best little sister in the world, that's me, you start a new business. Moonshining. Ready to chase some big dreams again.
Well, that was a very nice intro, and this is the start of the first mission, chapter, Family Mountains. Let's go. So, our granddad is speaking to us, so I'll let you read them as we go. So, we've got to use WASD to move around, mouse wheel in and out, Q and E or right mouse button to get around. So, we're going to learn how to make alcohol. So we have to go to a store first and apparently buy Demerara sugar. Is that even a real thing? Demerara sugar and Barbados sugar. I've never heard of them type of sugars. Maybe they are real. And we got to purchase it, costing us $306. Return back to our base. So it wants us to place a medium-sized barrel. I'm going to place it like right here. I think the grid mechanism for placing stuff could be improved. Right. So we've got to go and hire some workers. We're going to take you. Can I lower the wage? No, send offer. Can I lower? Oh, do you know what? Just take it. And go back to my list of workers. So this guy has back pain and reduced movement speed. What a brilliant person to have, eh? And each time you be doing it, so they'll get specialised treatment or something. So we've got to open a workshop, go to the crafting, distillation, and build something to distill our alcohol with. And we've also got to place that somewhere on this grid network. I mean, if I'm fermenting it here, I might as well. Well, mate, let's see if we can get that turned around. Oh, on it. Cheeky little. There we go. That actually looks pretty nice. I like that. The graphics for this game is beautiful, though. I love the the sundown. What do you call it? Dusk time. Oh, and here's one of our workers. Just casually chilling out next to a barn, having a fag. So anyway, let's start by creating a new alcohol. So, whatever he said there. So we have to add the Barbados sugar into there. We're gonna. Apparently there are different types of yeast: premium yeast, turbo yeast, wild yeast, simple yeast. And we have to look for a map. So now we've got to add the Demerara sugar. And go to this one here, apparently, and find a 100% match. There we go, 100% match right there. We're going to distill it in our new distiller and create the batch. Set up fermentation. So with fermentation, we want to make sure, well, a minute, we're going to use simple powder. So I need to have about here and between 22. There we go, and in the future we can do heat, but we've got to reduce this by 20 hours. Come on. There we go, 20 hours. Create. Next. And set the speed to 8. We got to look in the recipe, but oh Jesus Christ. That's a lot of alcohol. You got your moonshine, whiskey, brandy, vodka. It's like an Irish funeral. Jesus. Moonshine, gee, there is so much alcohol. I never thought I'd ever say that in my life. So we got to wait till the fermentation's been done, and that is being done right here. So that's fermentation done. We've got to go to batch and set up the distillation now. So this is, you heat it up and then the alcohol comes through the copper, spirals and into the jar, if I remember right. So yep, so we'll set the flame rate to high apparently, and I need to make sure that it fits. Why would I want 2 to be content? And got to create that. So we'll create that, we'll let that distill, and I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, guys. The actual game decided to crash on me, so that's why it's a bit different. But we've now got to ferment this. And there you go, it has been fermented. So we've got to come over here and set up bottling now. So this is where I can modify it. So I need to reach. There we go. It's got 58% quality. Sign up for $38, so estimated revenue is $2,204. Batch production cost was $39, so we're making $2,000 profit, which I'm more than happy about. And we're going to call this Coyote. Yep, call it Coyote, bottle it. I've got to close the window, and I suppose there's one last thing to do, which is deliver. So we're gonna click through that. So there's the worker doing the job. There's our vehicle. This is our 58 litres of moonshine, and we're gonna send it to the old shack and start delivery. So if we click on here, it will give us some information. So it's a 1 on the alert. So this, when this gets high, they're gonna raid it, obviously. Cheap Roger, 50. Evaluate batches. So if I open up sales, so there's 200 customers, no growth. Oh, it's really good, this is actually. I love the design of the store as well. So now I'm gonna have to make poor man's tequila. So let's open up the mission log, test your mantle. Right, so that's what we've got to make now. So if I open my base, technology tree, let's have a look. I mean, it's actually pretty nice. Like, it's a small technology tree, so hopefully there'll be more over time. We'll pause it. Go to mashing, and we'll unlock that. And we've got to go to workshop, and apparently we have to clean this. So we'll clean that. Back to 8 times. Get you nice scrubbed. And we have to craft a pre-fermentation cauldron. So now it's actually built quite fast. We're actually going to have it quite close, probably about here, so it can be pre-fermented, fermented and distilled. So we've got to create a new batch, and we can load recipes. And we're going to go for poor man's tequila. Choose this recipe. So I need to add agar of corn syrup, yeast. Yeah, we'll use this one, and we will use corn syrup. Pre-fermentation, they go in here. Yep, I think that all looks pretty fine to me. We'll create that. So now we've got to set up fermentation. You guys have seen me do this before, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and do this and I'll be back. And I'm back. So this has just finished fermenting. I know that might have been a pretty long time lapse, but we got to set the bottling now. So it is a 24% quality, 17% ethanol. Got 59, and we've got to find out. I mean, that's just low quality. So let's see. I'm on 17, so let's get down to 15. There we go. 84 match, and I'm going to charge 55 for that, and we've got a total of 67 litres of the stuff. What are we going to name it? I think we should name it Death. Why not, eh? And now I believe we just have to go deliver it. So if we now check, we got you, we'll take the 67 litres, and we will go to, I'm thinking, under the bridge. Start with delivery, and we'll watch it get there. We can drive down. Come on. The map, I also do believe, goes down here, over here. It's quite a large map, actually. So we're 66 here. Let's see how we're doing when it comes to selling. Not too bad. Right, return to base. We've got to craft one fermentation apparatus. So crafting, fermentation. We'll craft two. I don't know why this is not registering. Is it meant to go to a certain place? Oh, there we go. Got to hire a new worker. But to be honest with you guys, I am going to leave this one here. All in all, the game is quite great. But on top of that as well, just a little bit more info and tips as you're doing for making the alcohol, so that it isn't just complete and utter guesswork. Maybe, you know, going, hey, maybe you should add a little bit more sugar or something like that. But all in all, I do recommend to pick up the game. It is quite interesting. I'm playing a sandbox campaign at the moment, and I'm becoming a millionaire, I am. Somehow. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.